Oh, wow, crispate, that was fast. What's up, guys? I hope you are doing well today. It is Saturday, around 10 p.m.-ish. My kids are asleep, finally. I've got a lot of chores done, and it's time for a live stream. So, let's get on this live stream, talk about some stuff. And I got a beer, and I hope you guys get one too, because it's been a long week. It's been a long week for all of us. Oh, man. Let's wait for people to get in here. Then we'll start cranking. Oh, and the free advertising for Samuel Adams this evening. That is the beer we'll be drinking. Alexander says, what up? George Colbert, what's up, George? What's up, Alex? Hope y'all are well. If you have a cold one, feel free to have it with me. What's up, Ghost? Ghost, I got it. Ghost, one of my regulars. I changed my name and profile pic. Gentius. Alright, cool. I'm Gentrit. Oh, hey, Gentrit, what up? Gentrit is one of the regulars that we have. Chris Bates, 69123. Always wanting to shout out. Oh, that's a good one. Good beer. What's up, James? Alright. Aaron, what's up? George, Mike's Hard Lemonade. That is a good beer. You know it, Band-Aid. Chris Bates 69. I'm loyal, my dude. That's right, you are. And this is a fantastic beer. I love Sam Adams. If it ain't wine, it is beer. Good Lord, man. What? I'm a multifaceted man. Let's start with slap rounds. What you talking about, Gentius? By the way, I'm waiting for my wife to come home. She's gonna come like right here. So if I get headlights like right in the face, that's what happened. All right, Dale Moultrie. What's up, bro? What's up, Dale? Hello from Detroit, David Johnson. That's kind of cool. Detroit, how are things in Detroit? Hope everything's well up there. What is the subject for this live stream? Really, whatever you guys want to talk about. I like to open myself up to you guys, just kind of get you closer with me and kind of ask me questions, anything you want. So it's fine with me, whatever you guys want to talk about. Adam Kobe, North Carolina in the house. Awesome. Braden, what do you know about the Rock Island Armory 9mm? I assume you're talking about the 1911 style. Not a bad gun. Sorry, I didn't read that last one. Dallas, Georgia, Stingray Trey. What's up, Dallas? Dale Moultrie. But the Ohio State game is on. Listen, I like competition. Aaron says, yes, the 1911 Rock Island Armory. That's a pretty good gun, especially for the price. What's up, man? Like your videos? I didn't see the rest of that, sorry. C-Man says, hashtag Make America Great Again. Raphael, hey from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta, Raphael. Uh-oh. That's a few people we've got in Atlanta in these live streams recently. Thoughts on Gen 5s? Nothing to get excited about. Chris Bate says it's bedtime. Later, Chris Bate. The Gen 5s, I'm not over the moon about them. Don't really care that much. Felix from Youngstown, Ohio. Cool. C-Man, pray for Florida. I agree. George Covert. Decatur. Georgia, are you talking about Decatur, Georgia? That'd be kind of cool. Everything's greater in Decatur. Oh, man. Hey, you know about the Precision Arms out of Marietta? Yes, I've heard of them. I have heard of them, Stingray Trey. By the way, I'm wearing this hat because I'm so excited hunting season's starting. Giggity. Sabated light armor penetrator. Wow. Is it okay to dry fire my PT-111 because I want to get used to the trigger? Yeah, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you. Genties, I don't know what a slap round is. Dustin, what's up, Braden? I love your vids. Reviews is the 5.56, same as 223. I actually did a video on this, Dustin, so if you want more detail, check out that video on my channel. But basically, 5.56 and 223 are the same projectile. They're the same caliber. They can still be shot out of the same barrel. The only difference is 5.56 is a little higher pressure, so you can't really safely shoot a 5.56 cartridge out of a 223 lower or AR-15, but you can shoot 223 and 5.56 out of a 5.56 AR-15. That's like a snippet. That's a simple piece, but I got an entire video on that, so check out that if you need it. Are there any attachments good to have on a Ruger 1022? Pretty much. Anything you want. Do I keep all the meat that I hunt? I fill my freezer and then I give the rest away. Stingray tray, 223 Wild. I want a 223 Wild. Hard. Like, I really want that. I want to build an AR-15 in 223 Wild. I cannot explain to you why. I just want one so bad. I really have no reason to, except it's an awesome chambering. Can shoot 5.56 and 223. Don't you know that football is on? Yes, I do, but I am awesome, and football, you can watch the reruns tomorrow. What do you think about the DB 380? Diamondback pistols are kind of like poor Glocks. It's okay. Stingray says the 223 Wild is sweet. It is sweet. I've seen an AR-15 conversion into a light mag. That'd be funny. 22 mag. I've always wanted to pick up a Ruger American in 223 and ream it 5.56 or 223 Wild. I would do 223 Wild. What is your choice between the judge or the governor? Ooh, that's a good question. I've never been asked that on a live stream. He's talking about the Taurus judge or the Smith & Wesson governor. That's a really good question. So if you're new to the gun world, basically what that means is it's like a shotgun in a pistol, right? So pistol is a revolver, but it can carry a 410 shotgun shell or it can carry a 45 long Colt. Stingray Trey is going to get a beer. Good, we're drinking together. I'm not alone. I love that. The 45 long Colt and the 410 shotgun shell can go inside the judge, which I really like because it's really, really cool. The only thing that the governor has over the judge, my girl just asked me about a high point. Inform her, please. If she's watching, Dustin, just please don't. Just please don't. It hurts. Those are bad. Very, very bad. They know we're good. But the main thing here is, like, there's a judge, right? And then there's the governor. But the governor, kind of Smith & Wesson took it one step further. They can actually shoot 45 ACP as well. So they can do a little bit more with rounds, but they both primarily do the same thing. The governor's a little bit bigger, just because it is. But shotgun gauge 10 and brass and shells. A 10 gauge shotgun is not fun to shoot. I think Glock should have waited on the Gen 5. I agree. I think they should have actually done something instead of just entry-level stuff, which is not really that important. What is the biggest gun I have? The biggest gun I have is my AR-10. It is a 20-inch AR-10, shoots a 308. It's basically a fixed stock AR-15 that shoots a 308, and it's about 3.5 feet long, 3 feet long. Weighs about 10 pounds. It's awesome. I love that gun. It's actually some of my videos coming up. What's one animal you would love to hunt that you haven't already? I actually don't hunt for pleasure. I hunt for the meat, so it's not about that for me. I really want to... Sorry, Clover, I missed that whole thing. I really want to hunt pigs just because they're a nuisance, and then I'll donate the meat. But it's not really something like... Hunting for me is not a trophy thing. It's a meat thing. And Clover, I apologize. I missed that because that was a pretty long, pretty long text. Can you talk about reloading common calibers again? I know you made a video. What part of common calibers? Just so I can know. Going to do an AR-15 build with my daughter. 7. Oh, I would do a... That's a really good question. Is the Taurus Tracker 4-inch good? I don't know. I've never actually fired that weapon. But building an AR pistol, though. See, the thing is, with building an AR pistol, you're already below the barrel length requirements for a full-on AR-15, so you have to use a pistol kit. You can't have a buttstock on it. So really, the only thing that you're really going into there is how light you want that gun to be. Should come up to Governor's sometime. We'll dump some mags out of a precision. Oh, that'd be awesome, Stingray. Governor's is a gun range in north of me. See, the thing with the pistols, though, AR pistols, if you do a 10.5, you add a little bit of weight and you add a little bit of distance and velocity. If you go down to an 8.5, you lose a little bit. If you go down to a 7.5, it's pretty much just a hand cannon, and the concussion is just bad. So it's between 8.5 and a 10-inch. What do you like more, traditional curved trigger or flat trigger on AR? I like a curved trigger because I like the way it feels. The flat triggers are cool, but I don't really have a purpose for a flat trigger. It's just a novelty to me. I like the 30 caliber. I think I'm getting a 30-06 and 308 in the future. What is common? Remingtons, Rugers, they all make great 30-06 and 308. Powder Springs, ask for Trey. All right, Stingray. Do you actually work at work up there at the Governor's? Will I ever offer an AR building class? I would if I ever got certified to do that. Seaman, Mossberg, or Remington. They're both great guns. I have Mossbergs. Aaron Harrison says I should get merchandise. I am working on it. Taurus builds some decent stuff for the money. One of the biggest companies. The revolver is a fine shooter. Yeah, the Taurus actually does really good. They do really good warranty work on their pistols, on their revolvers. So that's actually a benefit. I really like Taurus for that reason. I don't typically get Taurus semi-automatics just because that's not my thing. And they're not known for the semi-automatics. They're known for the revolvers. So I stick with the revolvers and I get the lifetime warranty. What state do you stay in, and how are the open carry laws there if you even have a CCW? Oh, we have a CCW here in Georgia. You get a concealed carry and you can pretty much go anywhere. We just legalized it to go to campuses of schools. We just legalized it to go into bars and restaurants. Pretty much, the only place you can't take is a government building. Costa FMJ member, but everyone knows me up there, always too much. Alright, Stingray's up at the gun range too much. Have you tried the Glock Gen 5? I have not. I have honestly no interest in it. Well, I guess I gotta move to Georgia. Yes, you do, see, man, because it's not bad. Although, I'm thinking about Tennessee myself. Smith & Wesson MP10, thoughts and opinion? It's a good rifle for what it is. If you don't build your own guns, it's a very good alternative. Do you shoot BB guns? No, I don't, Corey. Have a good night, Aaron. Do I shoot BB guns? No. My guns go pew-pew. If you're just joining, we are doing a Sam Adams. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Great line. Vertical Limit is one of my personal buddies. That's why he's being so silly. He's actually going to be my drone guy in some blow-up videos pretty soon. David Johnson, have I ever done a video while I go hunting? Not yet, but I will be doing it in the next month because I'm going deer hunting. Yama Dave, let's do that. What's up, Yama? Have you ever accidentally fired a firearm anywhere? Yes, I have. I have had a negligent discharge before. I was in a gun range and I was testing out my gun and I completely blanked on the safety issues and the gun fired in my hand. And I was still going down range, but it was not something I intended to do, which is my fault. Stingray Trey is Bud Lighting. I like it. Vertical Limit is going to Nashville, Tennessee. I am jealous because that is one of the best places on the planet. I love Nashville, Tennessee. If you guys have never been, you should go. It's amazing. My favorite caliber for reloading is probably my 300 Blackout. Shinerbach. Hell yeah, Ghost. That's all my bros. Yama Dave, I'm in Florida and it sucks with Irma. Well, I'm glad I can provide some entertainment. Favorite AR pistol barrel length? I'm going to go with like a 10-inch. Definitely a 10-inch. I think a 10-inch. Stupid question, but if you could meet one actor, who would it be? I don't know. Sean Connery. You're best. I love Sean Connery. What are your thoughts on Bud's Gun Shop? It's an online shop. It doesn't bother me. One thing I do find interesting, they sponsor the most boring voice alive. What's a cheap, good quality 300 Blackout ammo? There's not really a good cheap 300 Blackout ammo right now. Are you going to redo some of the 9 vs 40 videos? I can. What's your favorite handgun? Probably my Springfield XDMs. Favorite reloading cartridge is 300 Blackout. There's not really a real cheap ammunition sourced out there for 300 Blackout at 125. I mean, just because it's still coming out there. But, you know. Why Sam Adams? Yuck. Man, Sam Adams is delicious. And because you said that, I'm going to drink you again. I like darker beers. I had a negligent discharge. I didn't safety check my Glock. I was going to do some dry fire practice, and next thing I know, I'm looking at my neighbor's house. My wife went ballistic, as she should have. Ethan, want to come to New Zealand? I want to come to New Zealand incredibly bad. Don't tease me. 300 Blackout makes it simple for ballistics. I agree. I love me some 300 Blackout. I will be hunting with 300 Blackout. Is it worth it to get into reloading? It is 1,000% worth it. It is an amazing idea. Have you tried the after Springfield trigger for XDM? I have not. I'm very pleased with the guns as they come out of the box, and I'm good to go. Why not Sam Adams? Because Bud Light. Well, Bud Light is a very light beer, and I don't like light beer because it's like drinking wheat water, and I don't like that. I suck with polymer 9 mils. What's a good budget steel frame 9? The Hudson coming out, Hudson H9, I think would be the best one. Do you own the land that you film your videos on? Indirectly, yes. Not personally, but indirectly. I can imagine hunting with an incendiary 300 blackout. Yeah, that's just crazy. The EAA Tankfolio stuff is reasonable, so that's a witness. That's actually not bad. The Hudson H9 is going to come in a little lighter than that, I think, on price. The, can't do SIG. You definitely can't do SIG, because that's the high end of the market. I live in the liberals' paradise they call New York. It sucks up here. We need help to get our rights back. Yeah, sorry, I don't think that's going to happen unless there's like a, you know, CW2, if you know what I'm saying. But there's some cool gun guys up in New York. I should get a Barrett 50 cal. The Yama says, I love guns and ammo, and I'd like to learn more. If you want to learn more and you want to save some money and learn what's really going on, start reloading. The best aftermarket for trigger for AR-15s. I'll remember the name in a second. My thoughts on a 300 blackout 14-inch barrel? Amazing. What is the name of that company? Man. Timney Triggers. They're really good at aftermarket AR-15s. There's one that I ran across on a gun show last year, or beginning of this year, and it blew my mind how crisp it was. And for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of that company. I never actually contacted them, but I might reach out to them, actually. That is great, but the most common thing people think is you save money reloading, long as you realize you won't. You'll eventually save money per round. It's just you'll spend so much money making more rounds because it's addictive. It's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. But I love reloading. Reloading is one of my favorite things to do. 300 blackout, 30-06, 308, 9 mil, 40 cal, all of them. Let's see if this is my wife coming home. Nope. Good to be in Georgia, fishing, hunting, and gun loss. Yep. They're amazing. They're very, very good. I'm so excited about hunting season this year. Reloading is awesome, Clover. How do you not like Sam Adams? Bros, I mean, like, Sam Adams is so delicious. In a personal note, like, this is my favorite time of year. Have I heard of RIP Ammo? Have you watched my last 9 videos? Dustin, I actually am finishing up RIP Ammo comparisons on my channel right now. Would you rather have an AR pistol or an SBR with a stamp? I'd rather have a AR pistol. Just because I don't want to deal with the whole stamp thing. Because, here's my thought process. If I have an AR-15 with a pistol, it's for when shit hits the fan. Like when things go real bad. Like when an economic collapse happens or, you know, Irma happens or something. I can give the pistol to my wife and be like, here you go. You just guard the homestead. And then I'll have the full-on AR-15. But that's why I would do a pistol. SBRs are cool, but, I mean, if I have a pistol and the laws go away because the civilization collapses, then I just put it on my shoulder and break the law anyway. I only drink Sam Adams when I'm barbecuing or smoking meat. Okay. Budweiser all the way. Dustin, like, you hurt my feelings with these things. When you say these things, it kills me on the inside a little bit. Well, I'm not old enough to drink yet, but I still wouldn't. That's fine with me. I didn't drink until I was 21, my first beer. Have you ever tried Ozark Ordnance 300 blackout ammo? I have not. What's the best 9mm round to use for personal protection? I really like the Civic Duties from Hornady. They have proven themselves very well in testing that I've done on my channel. They do a great job stopping in walls and stuff. Critical defense, excuse me, yeah. Civic Duty or Critical Defense. No, Critical Duty, Critical Defense. One of the two. I love my Glocks and my neighbor works for them in Smyrna. Nice for me. Yes, it is. What do I like to conceal carry the most? My full-size pistol. That's a Springfield XDM-9. I think 9mm RIP ammo is good, though. Good, too. I'll be honest. The RIP ammo, I've done 8 or 9 videos testing out the Civic Duty, the Rip ammo, and the Telos round from G2 Research. I like your Rip versus Critical Duty video. I actually haven't done one of those yet, but I'm about to. The Telos round from G2 Research actually does drastically more damage than the Rip or the Civic Duty. Just pro tip. I've done 8 tests against like all kinds of mediums, and the Telos round is the most destructive. What do you think is the best round for deer hunting? I've tried some stuff, but nothing seems to be perfect. 30-06, 308, 300 blackout. I should do a video on Rip versus Underwood. That's not out of the question. I got a lot of really cool things planned for next year. And as far as the question about me getting a Barrett 50 cal, yes, I should. Braden, have you shot the CZP 10C yet? I have not. Welcome, Fresh Fowler. I was actually on my way to getting all sorts of really fun toys this year, but then the YouTube, apocalypse happened and boycotted and no money and people stopped watching. It was a bad year for gun YouTube. Do I know what happened to DRT ammo? I do not. I want a high point really bad for the range just to have. Well, it's $100, so it's not a terrible price. If you want to do it, I mean, I can't stop you. When in doubt, get a 50. I want a 50. They're awesome. I also want a 338 Lapua. I have no reason to want that gun, but I really want it. YouTube is turning into liberal propaganda. I'm on YouTube, so I'm not going to say exactly what it's turning into. It's my new love in life. It's that good. Awesome. High point 9mm carbine is actually pretty good. That's true. The carbine is not that bad. I have not shot the CZ P07. I don't really care for CZs. I know they're good guns. I just personally don't care for them. And the only reason I don't care for them is I have these big old bear paws for hands. I mean, put it next to my head and it's pretty big. When I try to rack that slide because the barrel is actually recessed into the grip on a CZ, it's just like, I need like tweezers. I'm just like, I don't like that. So that's the only reason I don't really get CZs. Haven't shot the Pen TC either. Do I like Hickok 45? I like Hickok 45 for who he is and what he does, but I cannot watch his videos. What holster do you use for your XDM? I use a company called Black Point Tactical. Really good holsters. Once you go CZ, you never go back. I've heard that, but again, I just don't like how shallow that surface is for me to grip with my hands. I just don't like that. They're good guns, though. I'm not saying they're not. Single action, double action, all that good stuff. I just don't prefer it. Why is that? Dustin, I don't remember the question that you asked me. Sorry. I love these live streams. They're so much fun. I want a Bren. I don't blame you. Brens are fun. A little Sten Bren thing. A little World War II action. The new Glock Gen 5 is nice. It is nice if you are new to the gun world. If you already have Glocks, there's no reason to get another one. Bren 10, I'm sorry. Hickok 45, that's right, I don't watch them now. Kind of like iPhone now? Yeah, kind of. 308. Do you know anything about the 1911 that are coming out for the civilian marksmanship program? I would love to get my hands on one. I've heard about those. I know they're just surplus. That's really the only difference that I know. That's really all I can say. Have you seen Barrett's Fieldcraft rifle? Beautiful. I'm sure it's beautiful. You're doing a good job with these videos. Thank you, Nicholas. Have you shot the 5.56 bonded ammo into ballistics gel? I have not. There's a lot of things I'm going to test, though. What's your favorite gun loan movie? P07 is not Xing. I have an old World War II pistol. Unfortunately, it's missing the firing pin. I want it restored. I can't find a place that does the proper restoration. Any tips? I could not tell you that. CZ Scorpion is a great gun. Add a pistol brace, and there you go. That is true. CZ is a good one. I don't really have... I think the gun channel that I watch the most is Demo Ranch, just because I like him. I really like... I can't remember his name right now, but I really like him. Matt. What is the heaviest projectile you've loaded in 40 Smith & Wesson? I like the 185s. I just stick with that. Or 180s. I'm sorry, 180s. I just stick with that. Sig Legion. I mean, it's a good gun, but it's a little overpriced. Yes, Demo Ranch. I really like Demo Ranch. The oldest gun I have some 22s from the 30s and 40s from my grandfather. What powder do I use? I don't remember. I've done some with Long Shot. I've done some with God. I can't remember them. Winchester WST. A lot of them. I actually have a Radical Firearms 300 AAC Blackout. Really good pricing, quality guns, not so great on customer service. I've got to be real. I've had a lot of communication with them, and they're not that great at communication. SIG's always good, but it's just overpriced for my opinion. XDM or Mod 2? XDM. Not enough change on the Mod 2. Kind of the same thing as a Glock. Do you like the 6.5 Creedmoor? I do, but I don't have a need for it. I've got a 308 and a 30-06, and that takes care of my larger calibers, and I'm good there. Oh, someone asked about a Hickok 45. I like Hickok 45 because he's in the gun world, he has a lot of followers, he's a very good source of information, but I cannot watch his videos simply for this reason. Hickok 45 here. Let's wake up the gong. How about the 2-liter? How about the gong across the... Oh, this is a shooter. I just can't do it. And his videos are all like 30 minutes long, and they need to be 2 minutes long. All my videos are between 3 and 7 minutes long. Recently, I've gotten into the 10-minute videos, but like, it's just... special thanks to Bud's Gun Shop for providing this ammo here. And I'm going to be monotone like this for the next 35 minutes. Yeah. I just can't. I mean, I love him. I just can't do it. I'm just too ADD. Hickok is not... I wouldn't put him as cringe. And I'm not knocking on him. Because like I said, he came before me. He's got a lot ahead of me. He's kind of like paved the way. He's got a lot of knowledge. I just don't prefer the video style, and I don't prefer the presentation. I can't. I'm like, oh my god, I don't have enough time to be this bored. Ah! I live near Lawrenceville. I actually went to high school in Lawrenceville. 308 all day care. Well, that's kind of weird. All day, I think is what he meant to say. Got to run, dude. Having a good weekend in Hurricane. You too, Stingray Trey. Yeah, Fresh. I'd be careful, man, about saying daycare and stuff. That ain't good. Oh, man. I'm going to get a beard until Hickok 45 is done with the video. Yeah. It's just, like I said, I'm not trying to knock on him. I really enjoy him. I really do. I've met him. He's a very nice guy. He has some great contacts. He's got great knowledge. I just can't do the real boring monotone voice. Matt from Demo Ranch, I can totally get down with his videos because it's very high energy. It's very loud. I don't like how shaky the camera is all the time, and this is totally me because I have a YouTube channel and I try to avoid this for you guys because it makes me nauseous. Hickok 45 is deserving of everything he has, but is a product of Obama and several mass shootings and scares. Totally true. Totally true. Have you been looking into other platforms since YouTube made their changes? I've tried, but I'm not really. How much should I spend on a 308 upper and lower? They are really expensive. But the one that I got, the thing with the 308, when you're building a 308 from parts, you want to make sure the upper and the lower match perfectly. Because the bolt, if the bolt isn't the same, or it doesn't have the same head spacing and it's not made the same, it won't seal properly, and you don't want an overcharge situation. So I got them all from Aero Precision. I think Red Barn Armory is where I got my upper and lower combination. I think it was the M5, the Aero Precision M5 stripped upper and lower. And then the pieces, I just got the pieces. And then I went to Aero.com and I got the barrel and I got the bolt carrier group. Everything else, it didn't really matter. I could just get it taken care of as long as it was patterned for a DPMS. What if you overcharge a cartridge? You don't want to do that, especially on the larger ones, because it can just, it can go from everything from jamming the bolt, the bolt all the way back in the buffer tube, or it could rupture the barrel. It can do a lot of things. Beretta or Glock? Glock. LOL, that's Hickok 45 for do you ever seen his son? He's always smoking his pipe. Yeah, I mean, I've seen his son. I've seen him and his son and all sorts of gun stuff. Luckily, I'm small enough where I can kind of skirt by when people just look at me like this. They go. Yeah. I'm like, you don't know all of me yet. What do you think of the Vortex Strike Eagle? Good scope. Good scope. Yankee Marshall, I've never gotten into. I just haven't. Anything from Vortex is pretty good. Lifetime warranty on scopes. I actually have a scope on my 308 from Vortex, the Vortex Viper. Amazing. What's up, man? Keep on drinking. From Seattle. I am only one beer in. Got to go pick my brother up from the airport. Good night, everybody. God bless you in the United States of America. See, man, I got some patriotism up in there. Gen 5s, are they worth it? I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. When I heard they came out, I was like, cool. And then I read the details, and they're like, yeah, we got rid of the finger grooves. Yeah, did you? Okay. What else did you do? We put a better coating on it. And we blunted the nose. And we added rifling. You got anything else you want to throw in there? Oh, we flared the mag well. And we're going to charge you $200 more. What a deal. I'm like, I'm good. Thanks. That's what I thought of Gen 5s when they came out. I was like, no. That ain't happening. I'll just get a Gen 4, which still has the double spring, has everything that I need on it, and I'm good. The new barrel is something a lot of people do aftermarket, so is mag flaring. Yeah, it is, but see, now Clover, you're getting into my little soapbox area. I got a little Glock-sized soapbox area right here. So here's my thing with Glocks, and this is just the way my brain thinks, and it's okay if anybody else doesn't. It's the way my brain thinks. How are you able to shoot out your back door? I'm not. I don't. That said, not impressed with G5, dude. Don't get me wrong. Oh, Clover, you're cool, man. I dig you. I respect you. P320 thoughts? I'll come back to that in a second. Remind me in a second. So here's my thing with Glocks. And the Glock heads really put me in this mindset early on in the gun world. So they say that Glock is the best gun ever. Never stops firing. Always works. Greatest thing ever. Okay, cool. That's fine. It's great. Why is it great? Well, it's so great because it's $500 or $600, whichever one you get, and you can upgrade the crap out of it. Like, really? Like what? You'd add in a trigger, and you can flare the mag well, and you get a better barrel, and I'm like, it sounds like you just need to buy the better gun. No, it's customizable. But the Springfield XDMs are $629 or $649. It's like $80 more. You've got a marksmanship barrel. You've got the filament sights. You got the extra mags. They're steel. Yours are polymer. Where are we at, bros? They've got better triggers. So the thing that I've never understood about Glocks is people get so obsessed with them because you can change everything about them. And I'm like, that's like saying you love this woman because she's so beautiful and then changing her completely with cosmetic surgery. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. That's just my little soapbox. Am I carrying right now? No, because I am enjoying an adult beverage, and my children are upstairs sleeping, and that's not a good look. So I don't do that. 308 SBR. Good Lord, do you like punishment? The 320. 320 is an okay gun. I like SIGs to be metal, and I like them to be double and single action. Other than that, I never got into the 320. It was cool. But if I'm going to get a gun like that, I'll get a VP9. It's got a more comfortable grip. And it doesn't fire when you drop it. But, I don't know. SIGs to me, like, they're like really heavy. They're really sturdy. They just take blunt punishment. They're extremely comfortable. That's just my thoughts. When they came out with the 320, I was like, oh, look, it's a Glock, but more. That's just my little thing. Scar 308, the Scar 17. What are my thoughts? That is a beautiful gun. Beautiful gun. Do some shout outs in the next video. Shout us out. That's what Always on You Live. You're my idol. Whoa. All right, Nicholas, my idol. Okay, we're getting a little personal there. I dig it. SIG 1911s, very good guns. The only drawback I have on that Scar 17, and this is the only thing that I don't like about that gun, the reciprocating charging handle. So when you shoulder that gun like this, and you've got it, and you're like, woo, boom, awesome. When you're firing, that reciprocating handle is coming back like this. I don't like anything moving on the receivers of my guns, only because you never know the scenario you're going to be in. And I just don't like it. I mean, that just bothers me, having it shoot backwards and forwards. I just don't like it. I don't know why. That's just my own personal thought. Great guns. It's not my personal preference. SIG 229 Legion was such an easy, fun gun to shoot compared to many I tried, but the prices are ridiculous. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. So SIG, great guns. Very comfortable. Over-engineered because they're Germans. Metallic, awesome. and they're very accurate. They're too expensive. Nobody talks about LMTs. Nobody does talk about LMTs. I really don't know. I mean, in fact, so much, I have to be reminded what an LMT is. I am blanking right now on the interwebs. Right here. So, I'll give you guys a little heads up. Whoa, hold on. I want to get an M983. It's not a bad choice. What's your favorite FN pistol? I love that 5.7. Like Shame Wow, it goes boom. Lewis Machine and I don't know that one. Oh, Lewis Machine and Tool. That's the LMT. I don't have a lot of experience with that. I don't know. I don't like saying things I don't have a lot of experience with. What am I talking about? I love this freaking weather, by the way. It's so amazing. In Atlanta right now, it's like 56, 60 degrees. 40% humidity, which is really low for us. It's nice. It's nice. Just in time for hunting season. Oh, and you guys need to lodge a complaint with the hurricane department of the Earth, because I was going to do the tannerite shooting things this week, but it's raining on the one day I was going to do it because the stupid hurricane is coming into Atlanta. Why do we have hurricanes in Atlanta? I don't know. Did I check out the Gorilla Ammo website? I didn't check out the website, but I've seen Gorilla Ammo before. Not me, just finished boarding up my windows. Well, good luck to you wherever you are. Thoughts on the 1911 Para Ordnance? Good gun. Kimmer 1911, is it worth the money? Depends what you're going for, to be honest. I mean, they're overpriced in my opinion, but they're still good guns. I got broads in Atlanta. That's good, Gentius. That's great. I'm in Broward County, Florida, and it isn't bad. Well, that's good. I own several good stuff. What came first, the gun or the bullet? That's an excellent question, Corey. I think the gun. Because, think about it. Think about it, like the Chinese dudes who made gunpowder and guns, right? Do you think they were sitting around and they were like, what if we could make this rock go really, really fast? Or did they go, hey, this piece of bamboo, when I put gunpowder down it go boom. What happens if I put this bullet in front of it? Clover, don't be that guy. Clover is reminding us, everyone, that the bullet equals the projectile, therefore the bullet came first. Who did that custom mag painting go, or how did that custom mag painting go for you? Good, they always go well. I was supposed to go talk to him tonight, actually. Thank you for that reminder. I don't think I'll be going tonight. I don't want to. It's like 10:30 here. I think. Ish. I don't know. Oh, man. I love talking to you guys. You guys on Saturdays are so much fun. You said it. They're putting bullets in bamboo long before there were guns. It's totally true. Technically, that would be a bamboo gun. Just saying. It was interesting picking some up, but currently living in California. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's the best polymer AK mags? I would honestly say Magpuls. I don't like a lot of the... that's true, Clover, they were cannons. But technically cannon's a type of gun, just a bigger bore. I don't really like polymer mag. I'll be honest, I'd say none to the polymer question. Polymer ARs for lowers, that's just... To me, it's like, why? I can save $30 on the lower, but then have it melt or break or rupture with stress. Nah, I'm good. Just my thought. I'm old school, though. I don't mind pistols because that's not as much pressure, and it's inside the barrel. AR-15 is a whole different ballgame. Man. You did carbon fiber versus polymer. Carbon fiber. Best pistol oil. I really like Remington CLP. I really like that stuff. My grandfather used it and taught me how to use it. And that's the first thing that he taught me, and I was like, stuff actually works. Is this my wife? Hey, this is my wife. You guys might get to meet my wife. If she's being shy, she's going to like sneak by in the back, though. Love the vids. Best of luck on YouTube. I love the informational videos. I'm interested to see where this YouTube thing is going. Even some of the motorcycle channels I watch are getting demonetized. Yeah, everyone's getting demonetized because, that demonetized life. Watching my wife back up right now, and I'm like, that came out, it started out rough. But it turned out okay. It's got a little too close to the front of the garage. She had a girls' night tonight. Have I seen that Fortis aluminum AR stock? I have seen that. It's not my style, but I have seen it. I am not a member of AR15.com. I typically don't get on forums just because that's where a very specific type of person goes, and I'm not a huge fan of that person. Wish you could do a co-live with Demo Ranch. I would love to work with Demo Ranch. So Matt, if you're watching randomly, call me. But Demo Ranch is awesome. I love watching Demo Ranch. But there's lots of good channels. Demo Ranch is probably my favorite one to watch. Hickok 45 I'll watch randomly, but diversifying the brand is better, so you don't have to rely on YouTube monetization. That's totally true. How deep are you in on the Sam Adams? Like 80% of one beer. I'll be fine. Trust me. See if you guys get to meet my wife. Oh, she's like sitting in her car. Yeah, guys, you guys are awesome. I like talking to you guys. All right, what else? Talk to me. Hit me. What else we got? Don't make me wig out. Carbon fiber barrels are pretty cool, actually. She's wondering how you're talking into the corner. Oh, she knows what I'm doing. What car I have? I have a truck. I have a Ford truck. So, I agree. We are awesome. Say it again. You are awesome, Clover. Let's be real. You guys support me, so that makes you immediately awesome. Oh, man. But yeah, actually, when I was watching Hickok 45 videos, you know the other person? I had my hunter safety course today because I'm an Irma. It got canceled. Damn it! Get a Chevy. I don't care about the brand thing. I just don't care. Oh, man. What do you do for work? I would love to live in Georgia. I actually work for Apple. One beer, Braden. Shut up, Corey. Iraq Veteran 8888. He's another channel that I watched early on, and now I'm kind of like, all right. So we're going to be sending the pill down at about 1,400 feet per second. I'm like, oh, Eric. Oh. James Yeager, don't James Arcano. Don't you get me started on James Yeager. When are you going to curve some more bullets? I'll do it later. James Yeager, he's the type of guy that's on AR15.com that I'm not a fan of. I do not dig that type of personality. It ruins, it just ruins the industry, and it ruins the name of the industry, in my opinion. It turns people off, and that's a big thing. You don't want to turn people off, you want people in. You want a big tent, you don't want a small tent. A bunch of small people getting awesomer is not going to help the industry. You need a big tent of everyone being awesome. Any meltdown tests in the works? No, I don't do that. Hey, I got so much money, I'm going to burn through these guns. Nope. In the shit at the fan scenario, I am definitely going to go with my AR-15 and my 9mm if I can only have two. But I won't have two. I'll have like 20. So I got options. Long-range options, short-range options, mid-range options. I got options. For a cachet, I'd have an AR-15 and a 9mm. And the only reason it would be that is because it's the most common calibers out there. It's the only reason. But it'd be 5.56. It wouldn't be a 2.23. Still haven't checked out this Jaeger character. Better things to do from what I hear. I agree. The thing is, my personal philosophy is I want to appeal to the mass user. For example, every single video I have, I could sit there and say, now this cartridge is shooting 127 or 125 grain bullet between 1,400 and 1,500 feet per second. It's coming out of an 18-inch barrel or a 16-inch barrel with a medium-range gas tube, and I'm really hoping that this fail zero bolt carrier group is going to do what it needs to do and reduce the recoil reduction by 10%. But what people don't understand in the gun world is that does not appeal to people who are out of the gun world. We need to bring more people in. We don't need to appeal to this small group of people who we have over here. And the way that I view my channel and the way that I view my personality and my classes, everything I do with the gun world is based on these people. Which is why you'll hear me say things like bullet. I know it's called a cartridge. I promise. I know it's called a cartridge. But I call it a bullet because the common person calls it a bullet. I'm using the terminology that they understand to reach them. I don't use the specifics to talk down to people because I know more than they do. And that's the divide. You want to be on this side where you're welcoming and engaging. You don't want to be on this side where you're arrogant and standoffish. There are plausible scenarios, more a bacterial thing rather than viral, but highly unlikely. But anyway, that's my little soapbox on people like James Yeager and aggressive, arrogant people in the gun world. It only kills the industry. They think they're making a name for themselves, but really they're actually hurting themselves because less people want to go near it. I'm just saying. Not a guy. I'm just a guy, you know? My wife has still not gotten out of her car yet. You can get out of your car. Thanks for the info on the 223 Wild Barrel. No problem. Is the 40 cal overrated? No, I love the 40 cal. Dream reloading setup? Dylan 650 or DLB. I can't remember. Do you feel convicted felons should get their gun rights back? Asking for a friend. My wife doesn't play Candy Crush. She plays another game, which is like similar to that, but it's ridiculous. I don't know. Felons, you typically have to do something pretty bad to be a felon. I don't think zombie shit's gonna happen. No. Felonies are like high-level crimes. Typically, they have an element of violence, rape, murder, beatings, stuff like that. That kind of concerns me to give people like that guns who have shown a propensity to do that in the past, because it's easier to do it a second time. But that's one of the best parts about me being me, and I'm not a politician. I don't have to do it. I can just say, maybe not. Maybe that's not a good idea. Violent felony offenders should never. What if the bullet doesn't want to identify as a cartridge? The bullet has rights. Oh, I think someone has been enjoying an adult something or other. My friend Corey has. Beer down. Alright, let's see. We got 13 more minutes on this live stream, because I try to keep them to an hour now, because I just start talking and I don't stop talking, and you guys are cool to hang out with, so. It's weird. If they have completed their sentence or punishment, yes, but I guess that's kind of, to me, it's kind of a right that they've lost, because they also can't vote. So, don't do it. Honestly, that's kind of my opinion. What is the difference between a 10 mil and a 40 cal? Good question. 10 mil is a taller version of a 40 cal. So there's a 10 mil and there's a 40 cal. So the 10 mil, or excuse me, the 40 cal is actually a lowered, more gentle version of a 10 millimeter. And the reason why is because the 10 mil was too powerful for the FBI trials, but they wanted something more than a 9 mil, and they didn't want to get a revolver, so they invented the 40 cal. 40 is for a woman. Hey, I like a 40. My wife actually has a 40, if she ever gets out of her car. Is it me or he froze? Well, I think it was not just you, because there are 8 people now and there were 25. So the 380 and the 9 mil, yeah, exact same concept between a 10 mil and a 40 cal and a 380 and a 9. 10 mil is a good carry. 10 mil is overkill for a carry. I would do a 40 over a 10. I'm sorry, I'm getting reports that I froze. I didn't even see it. On my end, it's not frozen, so I apologize. You getting out of your car? You gonna stay in there? Or? Ben Johnson has a gun. That's good. I enjoy that. I think she's talking to her sister. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. That's not me. I'm still talking. I can't see it. The noisy cricket from Men in Black. That gun was legit. I have a noisy cricket. I call it a 380. It kicks like a bee, and it sucks. But it does not shoot through, like, tractor trailers. That'd be kind of crazy. Vertical limit reminds me of an NA revolver. Oh, snap. He doesn't even know what that means. Good subcompacts, the Glock 42 or the Glock 43 are excellent. Fantastic guns. Oh, man. M&P, that's actually good. Ghost brings up Shield 9. That's also very good. All right, guys, my brothers. I am going to have to cut this short because now I'm getting the buffering. That ain't going to work out. So, I'm going to wrap this video at 50 minutes. And I'm going to have to bounce because now it's